with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Step by step, it's easy to enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. But I got you all in check. Got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther all 80.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60 bicep.
Second down, looking for options. Jump off, caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 36. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Dumps it off to his running back. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's the snap on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. Oh, Fields loses it. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bulls picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
It's a design run for Willis. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
Well, I'd sure love to chat with their coach, see how he decides between run and pass on a 2-point try. In some cases, throwing it's probably better, but there, just running with it was more than enough.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. And they find them after just a yard. And it's 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
18, 5 here.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Go street. Steady.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Ready, set.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brought down by Quay Walker.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's JSN. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A throw here on 1st. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Huskies make it a 2-point game.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
And now down he goes. He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game. Right, ready to send this one away. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Hey, 331, 331.
A pistol snap, Fields. That one's complete, Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Here we go. Extend. 551. 551. Slow, go.
Ready, ready.
Here's a design run. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down. It's a gain of 4, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. We've got a close one here. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range.
No mas, no mas. Tonight.
Fields looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 8 on that one. That'll be first down, Chicago.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Go.
Handoff running left. It's a champ. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Here's the backup. First throw. This one's caught. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got first and goal now from the 2.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Looks like a design run here for Willis. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bulls push this to an 8-point game. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here we go.
Will line up for a
319
two-point conversion.
Sit high.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields vacates quickly left side. And he's going to get into the end zone. That extends their lead to 10 points.
16.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll work this one up to the 28. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Working now from the gun. We'll get this one to Brooks. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Get it. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that makes it 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Cut 19. Cut 8.
They're going for this. He connects downfield. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dumped off to his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More from Tokyo in just a moment. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Nineteen tight. 19 tight. Go.
Sticking to the air here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
Your 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60 Bobcat. 60.
They are throwing it again. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 16.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the 1st.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He brings it in. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Cowboy 80.
It's 4th down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Come on, set. 60 bison, 60 bison.
Throwing now off the play action. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Start ball, son. Right.
Back to throw it. He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before heading out. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Ready to send this one away. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Off play action, it's Fields. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Dragon 60. Ready.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Nelson. 58. Sit down.
3rd and long for him here. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hampton gets the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Hey, Monday. Hey, can't. Stay high.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bulls grow the lead coming out of halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
All right, Fields has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Hey, Ken. Hey, 19 minutes cut.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here, coming from the shotgun.
Pirate. Here we go. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Dragon, ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Catch made underneath by the back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
60 Eagles.
Back to throw. That's complete. Here's Brooks. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
At the 35-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All set to go now from the 35.
Check.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Huskies get it back to within 2 possessions. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Huskies make it an 11-point ball game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt fails. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bulls make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
All right, Fields has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Here we go.
Offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time right. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Get it. Hey, Trash. Gotta be lying.
Airing it out to start this drive. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Put the body on the line for his team. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Huskies get it back to within 2 possessions. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Right there to tack on a point after. And the Huskies cut the lead down to 10.
Bulls 30, Huskies 20.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. and they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Here we go.
Motioning the tight end now.
Turn ball, front.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Escapes the trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Second down.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
11 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Tokyo. Bulls close to picking up their 5th win. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bulls can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
All right, Fields has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Hey, Ken.
The offense will line up for a
Good quarterback run here. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
36. Huskies 20.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Go! Rick Cougar 19! Cup 19! Cup 19!
Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They've got to keep moving quick here.
18 Cardinals! 18 Cardinals!
Brings up second and 5.
18 Cardinals!
35-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Bulls are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Extend. Here we go, side. 319, right side. All right.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. Looking way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
You got what? 11.
They send the tight end in motion. They're going to pass it here. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Go.
H.N. goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 7-yard line.
Right.
Fields gets it out wide quick. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bulls have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All right, Fields has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. He keeps this one himself. Oh, they're going to try to pitch it left. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. Boom. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready?
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Get it.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here. To throw here on 1st down. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, break.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing from the gun here. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
7 parts. Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Complete out to the right side. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game. Touchdown or bust for them here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Come on, set! Viking 18! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger! Ready?
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Huskies putting up points in a game decided. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Hey, in this situation, why not? So I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here. Here he goes, one final shot. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. Time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And they've got it. They come through with the recovery. That should win this game. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bulls winners, as with that, we'll say sayonara from Tokyo.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
For all the who think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.